Marine Corps, deployed to Desert Shield, Desert Storm, came back, joined a reconnaissance unit, deployed to South America to do counter drug ops to essentially look for Pablo Escobar, and then 93 deployed to on a ship, ended up in Mogadishu, Somalia, right after the Black Hawk Down incident. Fast forward to 9/11, then did multiple deployments to Afghanistan, Iraq, back to Iraq, Afghanistan, other parts of the Middle East, and then deployments to the Philippines, southern Philippines, to fight insurgency, and then retired in 2013. At that point, I was selected for the rank of colonel. If you're unhappy with a situation, voice your concerns in a logical, unemotional way, as unemotional as you can. Don't let it just malinger. Just don't let it fester, particularly if you are an officer or non-commissioned officer. So, corporal and above, corporal sergeant and above, lieutenant all the way up. It is part of your commission, part of your oath of office is to support the Constitution. One thing that all service members have the ability to do is they can submit a congruent. It stands for a congressional inquiry. I think essentially that's what it is. And you submit it to your congressman of the state you reside in, that you are registered to vote. And they have a very short timeline from the time they answer it and respond, and then they will go back to that service member's command, and then the command has to answer these questions. And we used to get hit with congruence all the time on deployments, and some of them were as benign as the service member's uncle had died, the service member's deployed, and it didn't meet the threshold of being redeployed to go to that uncle's funeral. But then you make the argument, well, that uncle actually raised that service member or something like that. So congruent is, I would say, a very effective way to do it. Now, in today's political climate, if you submit your congruent and they're pro-administration and you're fighting back on that, well, oh dear, how sad, stinks to be you. They're going to just tell you to pound sand, probably. I don't know, but that has been put in place, and that is a very, very strict and very regimented process to submit objections. The president tells you have to do something, and you in your heart and morally you feel it is unjust. It is your obligation to object to it. Just make sure you have your ducks in line, because you're going to get picked apart. Hopefully you have a good base of support and you've got other troops in your unit who agree with you on that, because if you got to go it alone, that's going to be a tough one, and that's hard.